RFK Jr.'s caveman diet, the shocking truth behind his fitness. Brace yourself. America's debate over healthy eating just got a bold new jolt. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., never one to shy away from the spotlight or controversy, has opened up about the jaw-dropping diet he claims keeps him in peak physical condition. But here's what most people miss. His approach to nutrition is stirring up just as many questions as it is inspiring headlines. Kennedy, currently serving as Secretary of Health and Human Services, recently dropped jaws on Fox Friends when he described his so-called caveman eating habits. The anchor of his meals? Nearly all meat, in a style reminiscent of the popular carnivore and paleo diets that aimed to mimic what our prehistoric ancestors supposedly ate. He explained, in simple terms, that his plate is usually filled with generous portions of animal protein. Think steak, poultry, or fish, supplemented with a surprising twist. Plenty of fermented foods. I mainly stick to meat and then load up on fermented vegetables. Really, anything that's fermented. That means a lot of yogurt, but not the sugary kind, Kennedy shared. He elaborated with examples any grocery shopper could find: sugar-free yogurt, coleslaw, kimchi, and a rainbow of pickled veggies. He insists these gut-friendly foods play a major role in his well-being and serve as more than just side dishes. They're crucial for digestive health. What's especially interesting, and for some controversial, is that Kennedy's emphasis on dairy lines up neatly with his department's latest efforts to encourage Americans to increase their dairy intake. Nutrition experts often agree that fermented dairy can support a healthy gut and even help reduce cardiovascular risk, a rare moment of official endorsement matching personal practice. But this is where things get complicated. Kennedy's individual nutrition advice hasn't always mirrored established science or stayed consistent. Case in point, his previous advocacy for consuming raw, unpasteurized milk went off the rails last December after a bird flu scare forced a dairy farm to halt distribution. Was his endorsement well-informed or just risky? It's a hot-button issue, and many nutritionists remain divided. Adding another layer of debate, Kennedy's Fox appearance coincided with a major federal announcement. Starting in 2026, 6 more states, West Virginia, Florida, Colorado, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Texas, will restrict SNAP, food stamp recipients, from buying sugary products like soda. Kennedy and Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins championed these new rules, arguing that taxpayer dollars shouldn't support the very foods fueling the nation's chronic disease crisis. His words were blunt. For years, SNAP has used taxpayer dollars to fund soda and candy, products that fuel America's diabetes and chronic disease epidemics. And this is the part most people overlook. Kennedy's critics waste no time pointing out times when his lifestyle hasn't exactly matched his advice. Over the past few weeks, he's been caught on camera trying nicotine pouches, munching on McDonald's meals, deep frying a turkey in animal fat, and publicly recounting his own past drug use. Can someone with such a complicated personal health story credibly lead a campaign called Make America Healthy Again? The internet is ablaze with disagreement. For example, who could forget last year's now viral photo, Kennedy, looking far from enthusiastic, sharing Big Macs and Coca-Cola with President Trump, Elon Musk, Donald Trump Jr., and Speaker Mike Johnson. Even Donald Trump Jr. joked, "Make America Healthy Again starts tomorrow," after the less-than-healthful meal. So where do you stand? Should public leaders be held to the same standards they promote? Or is the occasional fast food splurge just being human? Is Kennedy a misunderstood reformer or a walking contradiction? Dive into the comments and let the debate begin. Does his diet inspire you or make you roll your eyes?